Going live. Hey, we're live. Good morning. It's the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show, and it is 6:43, which is not 5 a.m. It's about an hour later. There wasn't much going on. It's a Saturday, and I was like, what do we do? Actually, I got stuck addicted to watch TikTok videos and looked at LinkedIn. And that was my problem this morning. Is we're watching TikTok. This stuff is addictive, man. Anyway, this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I am Greg Mester, Agile Coach and Scrum Master, and we're here to talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way and to bring more value to your customers, right? And in a very lean fashion and not drawn out. And I had to talk about a couple things. I saw a bunch of videos commenting on some stuff. I was browsing around LinkedIn this morning, just get my thoughts about what's out there in the world and what's going on, and reflecting on whether I want to talk about some things I did over the week or not. I might do it later in the week as I figure out exactly how I want to talk about it. A lot of gold plating stuff out there that I witnessed over the week, and refinement sessions that I would not want to be a part of. I mean, I get it, but it's just kind of crazy. But so today we're just going to talk about one little thing. We're talking about, I got my shirt, my checkmate violence. So I coach chess club every once in a while. Though with this coronavirus, I haven't done squat in the chess club world. I'm always debating whether I want to do something like that in the non coronavirus world and do something. I'm not sure, but I don't know. Maybe we'll do something. It's fun playing chess, though. I'm not the best, but I learn and I watch, and it's pretty cool how they teach chess and help the little kids out, right? So they can learn different ways. But what I want to talk about is how chess and Agile are kind of the same. I think we mentioned before I had a session about chess and planning. And today I kind of want to dive a little deeper into the chess game of Agile and sprint planning and backlog grooming and how it affects the product owner. So, and why I said that, because I shared a couple of presentations I provided from last year that I gave at the local Philadelphia IIBA about being a business analyst, business systems analyst, whatever you want to call it. And because BA is not written in any of the Agile documentation, there is no BA role, right? So I was trying to help them how your BA role, what do you do in an Agile world? But one of the things I always found is that product owners who don't want a BA, and depending, I look and assess this, I can quickly assess whether or not a product owner wants a BA to be a partner with them in creating these requirements and these stories and developing this information, because it's a tough job, and a lot of times one person can't do it all, and it's nice to have a partner in this activity. They always say all this stuff, but they don't say anything about pairing the product owner with somebody, and I don't understand why. I think it's a great idea of pairing a product owner with a BA. There's a lot of stuff, especially when your teams really start going high and they really start producing. You really need a BA or somebody to pair with your product owner, or two people. One person always makes the call, but you have a partner in doing it. So why I say chess game with Scrum and Agile and the product owner. So let's say, and I'm going to draw a little circle. Couple circles. Whoops. It's a terrible set of circles. Where's my eraser? Eraser. Maybe I need the bigger board. Shoot the bigger board. The bigger board. I got the bigger one. Okay. So I got 3 time boxes. And I'm just going to draw a circle in the first one, a circle in the second one, and a circle in the third one. And this is the current sprint. So the current sprint is on the left-hand side, right? And I usually, when I do metrics and boards, I do this a lot on my boards. I develop a process to see how the product owner is doing. Oh my God, metrics for the product owner, and before the team gets it. Who would have thought? I do. So I'm gonna move this over just a tad bit. There we go. So when looking at how the product owner is doing it, it kind of goes that way. So this is sprint 1. This is current sprint. Excuse me, current sprint. Current sprint is the sprint all the way to the left. This is sprint, the one in the middle, the next one over, sprint plus 1. And then one on the third is sprint. The current sprint, the team owns this. And they're tasking. The current sprint is what the team really cares about. These other ones, they don't really care. They expect you to do your job and get everything ready for when this changes over time. So the current sprint, the team owns this and they're tasking. Sprint plus 1, I see that as the BA mostly and PO. Okay. But mostly the PO. In here, they are refining stories. So again, the far left is the team. They're tasking in the sprint. That's the far left sprint. Sprint plus 1 is the next sprint over. And in that, the BA is doing a lot of refinement, getting a lot of the data and everything that goes to support what the PO is envisioned. And there's two are teamed up together to create sprint 1. Sprint 3 is all product owner. And they're looking out to the future. What do I want coming in? They're really looking at the backlog. 3 plus. Well, actually, I don't go more than 3. Think about this. Current sprint. This is 2 weeks. Sprint 2 is going to be 4 weeks out. Sprint 3 is 6 weeks out if you do a 2-week sprint. Now, if you're doing 1-week sprints, the PO is going to be looking more out and maybe more of this going out, right? If you're doing 1-week sprint. But if you're doing 2-week sprint, the PO is looking out over a month and a half out from where they currently are. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of stuff. I don't see why anybody needs to look out more than the current sprint plus 1 plus 2. 2 sprints out. It's a long time. It's 6 weeks. It's a long time. Don't do more than 6 weeks worth of backlog stuff. But they shape this backlog, right? And groom up what they think is more valuable, what's more valuable to the company. So this is how the chess game is. Chess looks at multiple moves in advance. If you're playing chess against someone, you're going to look a couple of moves in advance. This is the chess game. First sprint, what you want to do is team tasking. It's 2 weeks long, current sprint. Next sprint, sprint plus 1. It's going to be 4 weeks, cover 4 weeks worth of stuff. Refining stories, mostly the BA. This is where the BA makes their money. This is the BA sprint. This is where you make your value. PO just confirms that, yeah, that looks good. 3 or plus 2 sprints out, which is actually 6 weeks out there of work. This is the PO. Product owner. Working out here and playing that chess game. What pieces should I move? Where is it going to go? Where do we want to be? But that's as far as out. So that's the chess game of sprint planning, backlog grooming, what the PO does, what the BA does, and where they all interact. See, over here, it's mostly team. The only thing going on in the sprint is really should be like just answering questions on the current backlog if the team has some questions they have, right? Questions for PO. PO/BA. I mean, that's all they're doing. They should be very light. BAs, you might first tell is when BAs are working a lot of stuff for the current sprint, tells me I got a lot of problems. I want them working on a sprint ahead of time. I want them filling this. And product owners, I want you 2 sprints out. So with that, that's what we're going to talk about today. Keep it short. So this Saturday, it's kind of why I'm late too. I'm like, every once in a while, I want to be up early. I still love waking up at the 5 a.m. hour or pre that and getting stuff ready and seeing what's going on in the day. it just pumps you up for the rest of the day. And I hope you have a good day. Thumbs up if you like the video from an Agile perspective. I know we got a lot of fans out there for Eddie stuff. We're going to do some more TikToks today. He's over 1.3 million. It's funny. It's going crazy. 1,130 something views. But we'll do another TikTok today. Have some fun because it's going to be a nice day. We'll experiment. And you know what? Have some fun. Get some fun at work. Still working on that. It's looking, I will tell you tomorrow what the results are from the survey on the website, on YouTube, on when we should do interviews, because I got 2 things in the hopper. I got the IBA event that I did, and I got interviews. Maybe we'll do that. And let me know if anybody's interested in webinars and doing webinars, do some coaching discussion, do some chatting. And we can do that maybe during the week or something like that too. All right. Y'all take care. Have an awesome day and keep on scrumming and ring the little bell so you get notifications when we post stuff up, and enjoy your weekend. Go have some fun. Do some Mentos experiments team. You know, it might be really interesting. You could do a Mentos challenge from a team perspective remotely and have everybody do that might be neat. I gotta say that for myself. Maybe I'll do a Zoom thing and have everybody do Mentos tests, and they can show them. Everybody at once will drop the Mentos and the Coke on a Zoom meeting. That'd be fun. Just goofy. Anyway, have a great day. Enjoy your weekend. Take care. Bye. See ya.